The DJ from South Africa that has been making waves for the past 3 years internationally is back with an album slash EP slash whatever you want to call it. I'm going to call it an album because it's over 30 minutes, called Subconsciously. It's his 6th studio album, and this was him putting the international stage on notice. And this thing is riddled with international acts. It's riddled with proper production. It's riddled with the DNA of Africa. That's how I would put it, with an international flair to it. So yeah, first track, getting into it, it's called You Need Me, featuring Maxine Ashley and Sun El Musician. And the crazy thing about this track is the first time that I heard it, I knew it was a Black Coffee track, and I still heard elements of Sun El Musician, but they blended so perfectly together with the vocals of Maxine Ashley. And that's how I knew that some people are just born to do something. And I instantly listened further because it caught my attention. The other track here, Subconsciously, featuring Sabrina Claudio. Shout out to Sabrina Claudio's range. She killed house. Like, she did it as if she is a house vocalist. And yeah, her vocals are beautiful, man. They are silky smooth. Black Coffee signature in the beats. If you follow Black Coffee, then first listen, you know that this is a Black Coffee beat. His range showed his versatility once more, and I'm gonna keep saying that, fire chorus. And then throughout this thing, I'm gonna be complimenting the vocalists that he chose, because it's amazing, man. It feels like a proper international album, a proper riddled with features that I think he really selectively selected, if that makes any sense. And there's another track called I'm Falling, featuring RYX Rex something. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong, but yeah, again, signature Coffee. There's the lingering bass in the background, and yeah, it's a track that should be on a playlist if you are a road trip type of person. And then La 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 La, featuring Usher. We first saw him show off his dance moves here in SA at the Global Citizenship Festival, and he was tearing it down. Like, he really liked house to a point. There was a feature with Black Coffee, and it's just so organic. And yeah, Coffee just took the international sound and his sound and then just fused it together. And then if you read the music, there's probably a double helix DNA type thing that looks like the map of Africa. That's how he embodies his sound and his signature into everything that he does, regardless of who he does it with. 10 missed calls. First time I heard it, I was a bit skeptical because it's Pharrell, and I didn't know what turn it was gonna take, and boy did it take a turn. The vocalist on this thing called Josie is amazing. You know, one of those people that are just born to sing. That's what I got from her, and she just ate this beat up. And yeah, the intro was fooling, honestly, because you thought it was gonna be maybe a slow-paced song, and then it just turns into this gorgeous chilled vibes Sunday later during the day type of house with wine and friends after the pandemic. Yeah, it was a beautiful song. Ready For You, featuring Celeste. Again, versatility and range. He takes it to a whole new level, man. It's a beautiful celebratory track that you should definitely check out. Wish You Were Here, featuring probably one of the most gifted vocalists in Africa, Msaki. And yeah, it's also a few years old, but when it first broke into the scene, it was a match made in heaven. Again, Black Coffee's signature beats. And the crazy thing is, you can always hear that it's Black Coffee, but he always adds an element to what we already know, and it doesn't really sound repetitive and boring. And the breakout track, Drive, featuring David Guetta and Delilah Montagu, which was probably the summer anthem for 2018 because that's how good it was. It was a road trip type of track. It was versatility embodied. It was range embodied. It was an international and local hit because Black Coffee was in it. And yeah, man, throughout the years, worked with Alicia Keys, your David Guetta's, Swiss Beats. I mean, he even got a nod from Drake. Black Coffee is unrivaled as a DJ, and again, lockdown spoiled us. It made artists sit and like focus on the music again, because Black Coffee is like a DJ who doesn't really have to take out music because he's a talented DJ, but he sat down, gathered all these artists, and gave us this classic that follows Pieces of Me. So yeah, add this to your house playlist, and trust me, you're not gonna be disappointed. I didn't expect to enjoy it, but I really, really loved it. And yeah, Black Coffee forever.
Yeah. Step up in the building, I be shining so hard, it be blinded. Man, I put my